Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another 10-hour video. Now, this one we're going to be doing on the old hardcore Iron Man because there is a grind that I need to do, and that is to get buckets of sand for my crafting. However, boys and girls, when I do these 10-hour videos, I generally have a pretty reasonable idea of how much money I'm going to make or anything like that, how much experience I'm going to gain. With this one, I have absolutely no fucking clue, because what we're going to be doing today is mining sandstone over here, trading it in with this guy named Drew over here so we can get our buckets of sand. This content came out a month ago, and I've not seen anyone do a video on this to talk about how many buckets of sand you can get per hour or anything like that. I've got no fucking clue. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're sat here with 36 mining, 27,162 XP in total, and we're going to be seeing how far we can get. I'm pretty sure we just go ahead and trade in. It's only sandstone, not granite, which makes sense because it's sandstone. Each kilogram of sandstone equates to 1 bucket of sand. Now, if I just go ahead and check with Drew, I already have 7,000 buckets, 7,500 buckets deposited with him, and we've got 1 sandstone, 1 kilo of sandstone. I just checked to make sure this is exactly how you do it, because like I said, I have not done it once. So, that being said, boys, we're going to go ahead and hook on in. We've got an Addy pickaxe for now because I'm only 36. Once we get to 41, we'll switch over to the rune, and we can kick some goals. Hopefully by the end of this, I have a fucking insane amount of sandstone met with this guy. And if we do have an insane amount of sandstone, well, I'm just fucking laughing, because then I can get some crafting gains and get myself a fury, boys. Let's go ahead and hook on in. Alrighty, ladies and gents, that is 1 hour done out here at the sandstone mine. 1,163 buckets of sand is how many we managed to achieve in this first hour, keeping in mind how low my mining level is and the fact that I am doing this pretty AFK. I would imagine with a higher mining level where you just instantly one-tick the rocks and paying attention, you could probably get up to maybe 3k buckets per hour, maybe 2.5k, which is quite a fair bit. But for this low level, a very low amount, but not too bad. I mean, it's better than fucking my options at the moment on the hardcore, which is to go fill them up at, not even Yanil. I don't even have the level to fill them up at Yanil. I have to fill them up at fucking Zaneris. So this is definitely a better option than that. Okie dokie, guys. 2 hours up here at the old sand pits. If we just go ahead and check over here with Drew, 2,213 buckets of sand have been deposited. So what's that? 1,100 per hour. I mean, it's not too bad. Like I said, it's better than what I can currently do, which is just collecting the buckets of sand at Zaneris, but not as good as teleporting to a house in Yanil and filling them up from there. So, I mean, it's good and bad. I think it's pretty decent for my level, but definitely not the best overall. But the important thing is, I'm getting like 15k mining XP per hour. Have a look at this shit. Let's go, boys. This is important stuff for the old hardcore Iron Man. So, 15k XP per hour in mining, plus you get the extra sand. And like I said, once you get up to the higher levels, it's probably like 30k XP per hour plus the sand, which is really, really handy. So, I mean, higher levels, I think this would definitely be worth it. Yo, what the fuck is that? This right here. Smash the like button. Okie dokie, fellas. We're about halfway through here. 5 hours, 4 minutes on the clock. I've had to go fill up my water skins 3 times so far. And as you can see, we have 5,397 total buckets of sand collected. Not too bad. That means we're most likely going to get to the 10k mark, which I'm pretty happy about. 10,000 buckets of sand is a huge help to the hardcore at the moment. But I've said it before and I'll say it again. This is definitely not the best method at my level. I would very much like to try this again when I get to a higher level to do a sort of comparison as to whether or not this would be the best method for Ironman. I do think when you get to the high levels, it will be the best. But like I said, I'm going to do a comparison at some point, and once I get obviously to a higher level and I have like humidifier and stuff like that, so I can just stay in the desert for as long as possible, we'll do another comparison. But 5 hours remain, guys. I'm probably just going to check in at the end rather than checking in every hour from here on out. I'm sure I'll find another way to get this video to 10 minutes and 1 second so I get that extra ad revenue. You know what I mean, boys? You know what I mean? Okay, so it turns out, and I didn't know this before, but you don't actually have to have buckets with Drew to be able to store the sand. So I put all those buckets in there essentially for no reason. I could have done this video and then bought the buckets and then came back. So here's to wasted buckets, boys. Well, not wasted, but you get my point. And as I mentioned in the last video, guys, I had to pause the timer on 1 second because I am recording a couple videos at the same time here. But we are done. This is the last inventory. If we go ahead and chuck it in here, we can see that we have 10,737 buckets of sand that we managed to obtain throughout this 10 hours. So 10,738 buckets of sand. I'm currently just sat here at the old seaweed spores, guys, because you know, I need to collect some, and rather than killing lobstrosities, this is what I do. I just sit here and wait for them to grow while I'm doing other stuff on other accounts. But we managed to gain 150,270 mining XP over the 10 hours, so 15k an hour. Obviously not the best mining rates, and considering the fact that we only got 1,073 buckets of sand per hour, definitely not the best way to collect buckets of sand at the early level if you're not going to be completely concentrating. But as I've mentioned, if you are completely concentrating, I think you can get anywhere between 2,000 and 3,000 buckets of sand per hour here, meaning you can get anywhere between 30 and 45k XP per hour, which means I'm going to be very bold here, very, very bold, and say this is definitely the way to go to get your buckets of sand on an Ironman. Now that this is out, because you get that mining XP, and if you are going for max and you're looking for those mining levels, even if you're looking for those mining levels just to get Dragon Slayer 2 or something like that, definitely the way to go to get your crafting levels, because by the time you get enough buckets of sand to get level 85 or whatever you need to get for a Fury or whatever you're going for, you're going to have the mining level to do Dragon Slayer 2, or you're just going to be at 70 mining or something like that, you know, rather than sitting at the Motherlode mine for fucking 10 hours trying to get your level. So I'm going to be bold and say that's definitely the way to go. If you're really concentrating, you can get upwards of 2k, but not concentrating, obviously I got 1,000 buckets of sand per hour, which is still fine. I would rather AFK do this at 1,000 buckets per hour than go collecting buckets at 2k an hour anyway. Because even if I did that, I wouldn't be concentrating, and I would probably only get like 1.5. So 100% worth it, guys. I'm being bold. I know I'm not an Ironman, but I'm calling it. That's definitely the way to go for your sand. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap it up. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. Like I said in the last video, I'm getting fucking shafted by YouTube's algorithm at the moment. So any likes would be hugely appreciated. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next 10-hour video tomorrow. Take it easy. Yo, thank you guys so much for watching today's episode in EV365. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm putting out a new video every single day this year. Don't forget to click that bell icon as well so you get notified when it comes out. If you guys really enjoyed a video, you could also leave a like. That really helps out the channel to get the videos in suggested, and it's really good for channel growth. On top of that, if you are enjoying the videos and want to see some of these things get made live as they happen, I stream 5 days a week over on Twitch. Crazy stuff like this goes down very often. Boys!
Oh no, I know that noise. Oh, you have two!
I'm safe,
oh,
I'm safe, I'm safe.
How much cash is that?
124 mil. Holy fuck. Muscles.
Hey,
Hey,
disgusting.
did you just fart?
fucking disgusting.
And if you just want to keep up with my day-to-day wheelings and dealings, you can also follow me over on Twitter at EVscapeOfficial. All links will be in the description down below. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video tomorrow. Take it easy.
Oh my god, I bet you got killed by a fucking bear. Oh my god.